With Sweetpea building towards its final few episodes, the stakes continue to rise in the comedy drama, as episode 4 continued to reveal plenty about the main cast. Although Rhiannon remained the focal point of the latest episode, Sweetpea's supporting characters got fleshed out a little more, especially Julia and Marina, who seem to have more going on in their lives than meets the eye. While Marina seemed like little more than a curious DI and Julia was portrayed as a straightforward bully, the series revealed some major information about them while simultaneously expanding on Rhiannon's story. After Rhiannon attempted to kill Julia at the end of Sweetpea episode 3, the show left things on a bit of a cliffhanger as Julia opened her eyes before the credits. Thankfully, episode 4 not only revealed what happened next, but it also highlighted how the protagonist once again tried to use her sinister behavior to her advantage. She has become bolder in her everyday life, indicating a change in personality that has started to become more noticeable, and with Marina's investigation making Rhiannon a person of interest, the show is shaping up to have an explosive ending. 11. Marina has her own kill list like Rhiannon. The episode's opening sequence suggests Marina and Rhiannon are like-minded. Leah Harvey as Marina sitting in front of some monitors in Sweetpea episode 4. Although both of Rhiannon's victims so far have been relative strangers, Sweetpea episode 1 revealed she had a kill list, and the series just confirmed that Marina does as well. The idea of an innocent woman like Rhiannon having a list of people she wants dead may seem tongue-in-cheek at first, but now that she has begun murdering people, it's suddenly a much bigger deal. Therefore, episode 4 revealing that Marina has her own list could be significant, as there is every chance she follows a similar trajectory to the protagonist. Currently, Marina's objective is to catch the murderer as she hates those who think they can get away with taking another person's life. However, it's not out of the question that she ends up going down her own dark path. Rhiannon noticed that Marina felt invisible at her job, and given the two share some similar traits, it seems like Marina's kill list could be a massive detail come the end of the series. 10. Rhiannon kept Julia in the garage after failing to kill her. The protagonist hasn't fully figured out what to do with Julia. Rhiannon, Ella Purnell, standing over a restrained Julia, Nicole Leckie, in Sweetpea episode 4. The fallout of Rhiannon's failed kill on Julia was one of the biggest questions heading into Sweetpea's 4th episode, and the show didn't waste much time in answering it. With Julia being incapacitated at the end of episode 3, the closing shot revealed that she was still alive, albeit still at the mercy of Rhiannon. Rather than finishing her off, episode 4 confirmed that the protagonist tied Julia up in her garage and is keeping her hostage. Although we didn't get to see if there were any further scuffles after episode 3's ending, knowing Rhiannon somewhat panicked feels like an important detail. Despite how much she hates Julia, she finds herself unable to kill her, both while she is lifeless on the floor, and while she's restrained. It's possible Rhiannon still ends up killing her bully before the season comes to a close, especially since Julia knows the protagonist's dark secrets, but her decision to tie Julia up alongside her inability to murder her former bully could become crucial heading into the final 2 episodes. 9. Julia refused to take accountability for bullying Rhiannon. Julia viewed her school bullying as light-hearted fun. Close-up of Julia, Nicole Leckie, looking at Rhiannon in Sweetpea episode 4. Even with her fate in Rhiannon's hands, Julia was unable to take accountability for destroying Rhiannon's life. With the protagonist once again venting her frustrations about how Julia's constant bullying made her feel worthless and invisible, the real estate agent continued to deflect and blame Rhiannon. She described her high school actions as harmless fun and blamed Rhiannon's descent into madness on her simply being weird, proving she was still unable to face the consequences of her actions.